Hello, everybody. So I'm going to wait a couple of minutes until some people start popping on before I start doing anything. So if you're catching this on the replay, make sure you post that in the comments. And if you're new to watching my lives, if you could comment, new, that way I know, when you're new here. I'd appreciate that. So today, I did a poll, and everybody that voted, all but one person, voted for tutorial together. So we are going to do a tutorial together, and I do not know exactly which tutorial to do. I've selected a couple of different ones. We might end up doing more than one. Hi, Tiffany. But I've got a couple of different ones that I have picked out that I'd like to try. So these are things that I don't normally do. And so we're just going to give it a whirl. But once we get a few more people on here, we're going to, I'm going to find out what all you guys want to try to do. And with this tutorial together, what I'm thinking is I'm going to do a tutorial. I have my Pinterest here on another device, okay? Hi, Ashley. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the tutorial. Hi, Kelly. So I'm going to do the tutorial from, picking one of these tutorials that I have on my Pinterest. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go step by step with you. And then obviously, if you have your makeup at the ready and you're sitting there at your makeup table, if you want to do it along with me while I'm doing it, or if you don't have your makeup wherever you are, highness, then what we're going to do, how I'm going to want to do this is I'll still do the same way. I'm going to do my tutorial. I'll read it, watch the video, whatever it is that we figure out to do. And then I'll go step by step, tell you what I'm doing, that sort of thing. And then when you are where you have your makeup, what I would like for you to do is to try it the same way that I'm trying it, and then post pics on my finished look pic that I'll post. So that way it can be more fun and interactive that way, like we actually did it together, since it's so hard to know, who's doing it with me. So a couple of things that I've never really done before. Like I said the other day when I did a little bit of contour, I've never contoured, and I've never really fully done anything with my eyebrows. So I'm thinking that those are a couple of the tutorials that, I would like to do with you guys. But let me know if there's something else that you want to work on. Hi, Marcy. So I'm thinking, eyebrow and a contour tutorial. But if, you want to see tutorial on, like eyeshadow or, foundation or whatever else, just let me know. And, we'll work with the majority here. But I think that I definitely want to try to do one of these brow tutorials, because like I said, I've never really done anything to my brows other than use my lovely brow pencil just to kind of, put a little bit of color in there. Like, that's literally the only thing I've ever done with my eyebrows. And I have a whole brow palette that I've never really used. So I'm thinking that I'm going to try to do something, one of the brow tutorials, just to see what that's all about and see what happens. So let's get a couple more people pop on here. If you know somebody who would enjoy watching, invite them to come watch. And right now I'm going to put on some primer and, and I'm probably going to put on a little bit of BB cream. And then if we decide to do a foundation tutorial, then I already have a base. Hi, Victoria. So what I'm going to do right now is put on my primer, because I always try to make sure I put on my primer. Hi, Edie. All right, so we're going to put on primer, and I just slide on a little bit all over my face here, because primer is important. And I make sure I get some on my eyelids. Most of the eyeshadows that I have are infused with primer. If you don't have eyeshadows that have primer in it, you want to put on some eye primer, just so that way you have a smooth surface to work with. All right, so let's do one of these brow tutorials. I'm going to find one on my Pinterest here. I've got several, and I'm thinking that I'm going to go with this one that is real simple, and it looks like it's going to be mostly like words that tell you how to do it, and you follow it step by step. So this is what I'm looking for, because I'm thinking that that's going to be the best option. For some reason, my phone is being crazy. All right. So while I'm looking for this, I want you guys to be thinking, I'm thinking we're going to do something with the brows. What else do you want to do? Do you want to do a contour tutorial? Do you want to do an eyeshadow tutorial? Let me know in the comments. Comment, and shares are always welcome and much appreciated. And if you know someone, hi Darlene, if you know someone who you think would, have fun with this, invite them, tell them, say, hey, come watch this. But I'm going to find one of these eye brow tutorials here and figure out how to do this. So I found one that is mostly words, and so that way I can read it and then go over it with you. So let me find. All right, so look, I found one that says 4 steps to perfect brows. 4 steps? I don't know. I've got 5 things in this palette here. So I'm not sure. But like I said, in the comments, we're going to do a brow tutorial and something else. So let me know what else you want to do. Do you want to do a contour tutorial? Do you want to do eyeshadow, application tutorial? Because we're going to do these together. And what I was saying at the beginning of the video, before a lot of you started popping on, what I'm going to do, obviously if you have your makeup right there with you, go ahead and, try this stuff with me, because I'm going to do it step by step. I'm not going to go quick. I'm going to explain to you what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And then after I, read the tutorial, and then hi Heather. And then so I'm going to put on some BB cream just to kind of give me a little bit of a base here. And then if we decide to do foundation, I'll have that anyway. So we're going to put on a little bit of BB cream. And then what I'm going to do when I post the finished look from today, so whatever tutorials we decide to do, if you don't have your makeup handy to do this tutorial with me while I'm doing it, what I would like is to see, you guys, if you want to try the tutorial later on, from watching the video again, and then post those pictures on that post, on that feed with the finished look once I'm post those pictures after we're all done here. And then that way we can just see, how we all took the tips, because everybody's going to take them different. Hi, Laura. And if you're new, I would like for you, if you could for me, comment, hey, I'm new. to watching your lives. And then again, if you end up catching this on the replay, make sure that you put, that you're catching on the replay. And I want to thank everyone who watches live and on replay. So I'm going to just do this simple one for right now. And we'll, hi Buck. And we will see what it looks like. Just a simple 4 steps to perfect brows. Let's just try it, because I have my handy dandy little eyebrow pencil here. And the first step that it says is line below. So let's just do it. Let's do this 4-step eyebrow tutorial. Obviously, you can do it with a brow pencil, brow liner pencil like this, or you can do it with a brow palette. Since it doesn't really tell me how to do it with the brow palette, I'm going to do it with my pencil, and then we'll work with it later. All right, so if you could, in the comments, let me know, what else you want to do the tutorial along with me. And those of you who, voted for the tutorial, let me know. What kind of tutorial were you thinking? And I'm going to get all up in your faces because, again, mirror behind camera. So here we go. All right. We're just going to trace my brows, line below, and I'm going to line above. And then it says blend it down and blend it up. So we're going to see what happens. See what happens with my brows here. Kind of scared, y'all, because like I said, I've never really done a full eyebrow thing. I've just kind of ever filled it in a little bit. So this is a first for me. Not sure what to expect. All right, so I'm going to line below like it says. Now I'm going to line above it. And unlike most women, my eyebrows are all my eyebrows are already like super thick. That's why I usually just kind of fill it in and not like actually trace it. So we're going to see what happens today. All right, now it didn't say anything about the front or the back. It just says line above and line below. So we're just going to kind of all right, now it says blend down and then blend up. I'm going to get my little brow artist brush and we're going to blend down and blend up. I don't know. I don't know what I'm blending unless it's this line. Hi, Becca. So I'm not sure what other tutorial you all want to do. I'm going to fill this one in a little more better here because I do have, I do fill this in when I normally do my eyebrows because I've got a couple of places that got messed up. We won't say how they got messed up. Now we're going to blend a little better here. I don't know, guys. We're going to use my little spoolie here. We're going to soften it up with the spoolie, I guess. Make sure that everything's going the right direction. Just kind of soften it. What do you think? Wow. That makes my brow stand out like really crazy. It makes me look like I have a really, really thick brow. I don't know. Let's try the other side. See what happens. So we're going to line below it. Ooh. All right, we're going to line above it. Like I'm just trying to go right at the hairline here. And great thing about eyeliner pencil, it brushes off real easy. If you make a mistake, you can just wipe it right off. Hi, Anne. All right, so if you're just joining, we're doing an eyebrow tutorial. It's a 4-step eyebrow tutorial. It says 4 steps to perfect brows. So we're going to see what happens. Because I don't know how perfect these are turning out. But, you know, who's to say what's perfect? All right, we're just going to fill it in a little bit. And then it says blend down and blend up. So we're going to blend down again with my Brow Artist brush. And then I'm going to take and blend up with it. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Don't know how good this 4 steps to perfect brows is working here. All right. So I don't know. We're going to just see what happens. All right. Now we're going to brush it out with the spoolie brush end. Just kind of get it in a nice little softness to it here. All right. I don't know about you, but I don't think that those look very perfect to me. They just kind of look like they're done. I mean, I guess if you're in a hurry and you just need your brows to look like they've been done, that 4-step tutorial will work. But, you know, if you want to make them look fantastic, like, oh my goodness, look at her brows, y'all. You know, probably want to do something different than that. But that made my brows look like I don't even know. All right. So, now I'm not sure what else y'all want to see me do. So I'm going to do, a contour, tutorial, I guess, because nobody's commenting, nobody's saying anything. Hi, Shelly. So let's do a contour tutorial, because I have a couple of those on my lovely little Pinterest feed here too. couple of them that, look really cool. So let me see if I can find one that doesn't have a video, because video is not easy. So hello everybody. Caitlin, Tracy, Shelly, Charlie. Hi everyone. I'm trying to find a contour tutorial, so that way I can do some contouring with you here. What I'm trying to find is one that walks me through the steps. I had one that was a video, but I didn't like it. So I'm going to try a different one, because the video, that little girl, she was like, and I was like, whoa, I'm not going to be able to follow along with that. So I'm trying to get something different here, so that way we can do a little bit of a contour tutorial. Like I said, hi Jessica. Never really done much contour, so we're going to see what I can find, and let's just have some fun. If you have your makeup there with you and you want to follow along, obviously, Charlie, I doubt if you have makeup with you. If you do, I'm not judging. But so I'm going to see if I can find one of these contour tutorials that tells me step by step what to do, and not a video, because it's hard to watch a video and do a video at the same time. I tried that because I had one that I really, really liked, and it was a video, but I'm like, I can't really do that on a live, so I'm trying to find one. All right, so I found one that I think is going to be what I'm looking for here. So it shows where to put everything. So I'm going to follow this map with the contour and highlight. So we're going to give it a shot. We're going to try it. And we're going to just see what happens, y'all. Okay. So let's wish me luck, and let's see what we can figure out. I do have a highlight stick here. And I'm going to use this where she says to highlight. And I'm going to use, I don't have a contour kit, but I do have an eyeshadow that's about the right color that I used the other day when I did a live video. So I'm going to use that for my contour. And so let's just go with this tutorial where she says to put highlight and where she says to put contour. And we'll blend it all in and see what happens. So let's wish us luck. Let's see if we can make this face look different. All right. I'm going to be all up in your faces. All right. So she puts highlight on her forehead. Okay. It says to put highlight on the forehead. And then it says highlight right down the center of the nose. Okay? Highlight down the center of the nose. Highlight underneath of the eye. Okay? And highlight on the chin. And then she puts a little bit under the brow. Now, to do this, it's easiest if you use your finger, okay? All right. Now, I'm going to take, and I'm going to put on my contour. All right. So I'm going to take my contour brush, and I'm going to get some of this color on here. And I'm going to start at my ear and come down with a line. Hi, Leanna. All right. Now we're going to get a little more. We're going to do the other side. Try to keep my hair out of the way here. We're going to come down a little bit. All right. Let's get this one a little bit darker on here. All right. I don't want to come out too far with it. We'll blend it in a little bit. And then she put some, all right, so we're going to get a little bit here because she put some right here. All right, just a little bit on each side of the chin. Okay. Now, we're gonna blend this all in and see what happens. Oh, and she puts a little bit on each side of her nose. Now, I'm gonna use my finger for this because I just want a thin line. I don't want a stark line. Okay, now I'm gonna blend this all in and we're gonna see if I look different. All right, let's see what happens, y'all. All right, so we're gonna blend it in, and I really don't know how to blend it in because it's not really saying, it's just saying to blend it. So I'm gonna take the other side of my contour highlight brush and I'm just gonna softly blend it in. Okay, so just take a nice soft fluffy brush. Hi Diane, a softer brush to kind of highlight here. Now I don't know because her picture doesn't show putting contour on the top of the face, but I'm gonna put a little bit up there because the other tutorial that I watched the other day showed putting a little bit around the top of the face, which would make me not look like my head is, you know, going crazy. And we'll blend that in to the highlight. All right. Now, we're going to blend this in. I'm kind of taking a couple of tutorials because this doesn't say how to blend in. It just says to blend it. So the tutorial I watched the other day, the little girl said she takes her contour brush and she just brushes it up and down in a nice even strokes for her contour. So that's what we're doing. You put it on top of your forehead too, darling? Yeah, because if you got highlight up there and you don't put the contour up there, then you just kind of look like your face is like, I don't know. Hi, Irby. All right, so now we're just going to go around blending in everything. Just kind of blend it all in. Blend in this highlight here. Blend this all in together. Now, normally if you have eyeshadow on, you want to blend in that highlight to your eyeshadow. If you don't have eyeshadow on, if you're just going with, just trying to go with a no makeup look and you are just putting on like a, one swipe of color on your eyes, then you want to blend your highlighter first and then put your color over top of that. All right. Blend this in on my chin. Blend this contour out here. And I'm going to go up my jawline just a little bit so that way kind of gives me some better definition here. Because I need some definition in my jawline. That's for sure. All right, now we're going to blend these two together. On the nose, we're going to kind of blend out this highlight. And then just kind of blend this contour. All right. Now, does that make me look different? What do you think? Hi, Pam. Does that make my face look different? Let me see if she's got it anywhere else. I'm going to put a little bit more definition along my jawline. Just because, like I said, a couple of tutorials that I watched before show doing like a real thin line on the jawline to kind of give that definition in the jawline. Add some blush? Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to put a little more on my jawline here. See if I can't give that jawline a little more definition. And now I'm going to put on my blush. My blush is one of my eyeshadow colors. If y'all haven't caught any of my videos before, I use this lovely light pink color right here. This is what I use for my blush nowadays. My favorite blush I've ever used. So, just saying. We're going to put a little blush over top of that contour. Like right above the contour and in between the highlight. And you want to blend it into the contour. So that way you look like... Hi, Betty. That way it all looks like it comes together. Now, I always sweep a little bit of my blush across my forehead and on my chin. And a swipe down my nose. Just to kind of bring my whole face together. All right, y'all. What do you think? We got some contour going. Does it make me look like a Kardashian? I don't think so. But then again, my face isn't really Kardashian-esque. So we're just going to blend a little bit here and there where I see that I can still see it. It's not blended in real well. So we're blended in. All right. So there's a contour tutorial. And what I will do, I will post when it looks good. Thanks, darling. Thanks, Irby. So I'm going to go ahead and put my website in the comments here before I forget. But then after I'm all done, when I post the video, I'll also go to Pinterest and I'll copy the links to these tutorials that I used, so that way you can use those same ones. And then, like I said, when I post my finished look on Facebook, I would love to see, you know, how the tutorials worked out for you. And like I said, I don't have really, I mean, I have my highlight stick, but I don't have a contour kit or anything. So just find a blush that's a couple of shades darker than your skin, to get that, you know, contour, because that's what I did. Now I'm thinking, just because we need to finish this face, I'm going to go ahead and do some eyeshadow, and then we'll put on some lipstick just so we have a full face going on. We're just going to go with some natural colors of eyeshadow. Find my little eyeshadow brush here. Now, one thing that I have learned from darker eyeshadow, yes, darker eyeshadow for contour. That's what I use. I make sure it's a few shades. I make sure it's like a brown, like, you know, 2 to 3 shades darker than what my skin is when I've got my foundation on. You always want to make sure that's darker than your foundation. But absolutely, that's what I've been using because I don't have contour. So I've been watching a couple of eyeshadow tutorials, and most of them start out putting the color on the crease first. So we're going to try that today. We're going to try something different. I'm going to put it on the crease, and then I'm going to put it on my lid, and we're going to see if it's different than how when I normally start with my lid and then go to the crease. I'm going to see if it blends better that way. So I'm just going to use some browns and hi, Becca. So I'm just going to use some browns. If you're new to my lives, if you can comment, you know, hey, new, just so that way I know who's all watching with me. And if you catch it on a replay, make sure you comment replay. And like I said, we're just having some fun. And right now I'm going to do some eyeshadow. And we're just going to see if we can't wrap this whole look up and make it all come together. The color of eyeshadow that I'm actually going to use is the same color that I used for the contour. So we're going to see how that brings this whole look together. And like I said, this is something different. Thanks, Diane. This is something different how I normally put on my eyeshadow. I normally start on the lid of my eye and then add the other colors. But a couple of the tutorials that I watched show to put the color here in the crease area first and then build on the lid. So we're going to just see what happens when I do it this way. I'm always up for trying something new. So, you know. All right. Now I'm going to put a shimmery color in the corners. I'm going to get up close and personal to you, just so you know. I apologize. Hi, Linda. If you're new to watching my lives, if you can let me know you're new, so I can thank you for watching, um, and connect with you later, that would be awesome. Right now, I'm just putting a little bit of some gold shimmery color. Well, it's actually a copper shimmery color on the inside of my eyelid. All right, now I've got a darker brown that I'm going to come in on the corners with. All right. Get my other brush. And I've got this darker brown. It's just a little bit darker than the brown I've already put on. And I'm going to pack it in the corner. All right, now I'm going to take my blending brush, and y'all, I fixed my blending brush with some tape until I can go get me a new one, because that's how serious it was. All right, now I'm going to take my blending brush, and I'm just going to blend all of this together. And we're going to see what happens. We're going to see if we get a nice effect here. Blend that dark color up, but not all the way up, and out into your lid. And then go around and blend your other colors together. How's it looking, everybody? Is it looking okay? Like I said, this was something different that I wanted to try, a different way how to apply my eyeshadow today. I normally go the opposite direction. All right, now just to tie it all together, I'm going to take that darker brown on my eyeliner brush, and I'm going to go under my eyes with it. And you can do this with lots of different colors. Like, you don't have to use browns. You can use, you know, really any color you want. But you just need to use, like if you're using pinks, you want to use a light pink and a dark pink. And, you know, like a couple of shades of pink. So you want a really soft pink or a shimmery pink. And then you want like a soft pink and a dark pink. Like you want them to be 3 different shades. Now we're gonna connect this line together. And then I'll blend that in again with my blending brush. Just so that way I'm blending this into the rest of it. But I have me a nice line, but it's not showing the line. I don't want it to look like I drew a hard line right there, even though I did. All right. So now I've got that all blended in. We might as well put some mascara on and some eyeliner on the waterline. So let's grab my eyeliner to put on the waterline. I absolutely love Younique's eyeliner because it draws on so easy. I don't have to push hard, and so I'm not damaging that waterline at all. Like, I'm not putting any pressure on my waterline. I don't know how many of you have seen the little trick I do to show people how awesome this eyeliner is. Hi, cat. All right, so let me just show you a little trick. Okay, you see I'm holding this pencil? Look, and it skipped because of the bone there. But, I mean, it just literally just draws right on, and I'm holding it from the end. That's why I love Younique's eyeliner pencils, because they just go on like they're supposed to. Now we're going to put on a little bit of mascara. We're just finishing this look up. Oh, you know what would be really awesome? I need to find my gold. Give me 2 seconds to find it, because I think I'm going to put a touch of that in the corner of my eye. Hi, Tasha. We're just having some fun with some tutorials. Right now I'm just putting on some mascara. Oh, and I learned a little thing from somebody today. I was watching a tutorial, and it was a makeup artist, and she said one of the biggest mistakes women make is pumping your mascara. So when you're taking it out of the tube, she said don't pump it, because that puts air into the mascara and makes it dry out faster. So she said just pull it out. Don't pump it in and out, because you're putting air in there. Hi, Betty. And she says that'll make your mascara dry out faster. So if you have a problem with mascara drying out too fast, try that. Try not pumping it in and out to get mascara on the wand. And just, pull it out and use what's on the wand, and then stick it back in and pull it out again without pumping it up and down in there. Just a little something I heard on one of these videos from this makeup artist today. So, little tips and tricks that I like to try to keep everybody up to date. Whatever I learn, I'm going to tell you, because, that's what it's about. And, if your mascara is drying out on you, try that little trick. Don't pump it. See if that works, because that could be what's going on. All right. Now, if y'all see, these lashes, have been sticking together lately, so I'm going to have to get my little lash brush out here in a second. But first, I'm going to get this gold, so give me 2 seconds. Don't go anywhere. Hi, Heather. I didn't think I was going to need it, so I didn't have it anywhere nearby. All right, we're going to put a little bit of this gold right in the corners. Whew, that came out a whole lot, didn't it? We're going to see how that looks. That really makes some pop right there, but that's a little much. I'm going to get my blending brush and blend it out just a little bit, guys, because, wow. Whew. You want some dramatic. Let's just blend it in a little bit. This left one just doesn't want to blend. It says, no, I want to be bold. I want to stand out. It says, leave me alone. All right. That's a little better. All right. Now, we're just going to reach in and grab a lipstick, and that's what color we're going with, y'all. Okay? All right, there's the finished look. I don't know where my little there's my eyelash comb, because those eyelashes are really stuck together right there. All right, so we did a little bit of eyebrow contour, or eyebrow shaping, perfect brows in 4 steps. I don't know about you, but they're popping all right. Well, I don't know. And then we did some highlight and contour. And then just for fun, I did a couple of new tricks that I learned with my eyeshadow. And now I'm going to try to brush my hair out with my fingers here to get a nice finished look. My hair says, hey, you had me in that thing. I don't want to do a finished look. I don't want to be down. Put me back up. All right. So, what do you think, guys? Look good? And like I said, I'll get the links from those tutorials, and I will post them in the comments here. So if you want to go and follow those tutorials on your own, you'll be able to. And if you would play along with me when you watch this video, if you do the tutorial to try it, I would love to see your finished looks. When I post my finished look, thank you, Linda. I would love for you to post your finished look in my finished look feed. That would be amazing. So I can see what all you guys did, how your contour turned out and highlight, and how your brows turned out in 4 steps: line underneath, line above, blend down and blend up. Like, seriously crazy. Hi, Crystal. And then show me your eyeshadow. Put it on like I did, with the color in the crease first, and then in the corner of the eye, and then pack that dark color in the outer corner. Thanks, Diane. And then just any color of lipstick that works for you. I want to see them. So show me what you got, and thanks for watching. Love yous all. Until tomorrow. Bye-bye.